Whether you're a sales rep, canvasser, or a manager, asset filters allow you to look for opportunities and track what your team is doing. To find your asset filters, first select the asset page. And here you can find a list view of all of the assets that you have. And this will be based off of your role. If you're an asset user, you can see all of the assets that you have. Or if you're an asset admin, you can see all the assets created across your company. And here you can start utilizing various asset filters to find opportunities or see what your team is doing. First, select the Asset Filters button. And here you can see a bunch of different asset filters that you can start applying. For example, we have statuses and stages where you can filter out all of your clients based off of where they are in your opportunity pipeline. It's clients that you've door knocked that you need to follow up with again, or prospects that need a phone call, or lost clients that you want to go and rework. And then we have some asset filters around being hit by storms, whether that is by hail, wind, or tornadoes. And this can be really helpful to find opportunities right after a storm. You can find a list of all of your clients hit by a hailstorm, windstorm, and start reaching out to them. And then there's some other filters here as well that you can utilize. For example, you can see all of your assets that were created by a specific user, whether that is yourself or someone on your team, or created at a certain time frame. For example, this week or this month. Next, there is these two filters, updated by and updated at, that allows you to see clients that you have or that your team has that they are actively working and updating them through the sales pipeline. There's also filters here around the shingles that they're utilizing, and as well as how old that roof is. All of these can be really helpful to highlight the different clients that you want to run after or needs a follow-up and start getting them to a sale. So let's take an example. Let's say that as a sales rep, I want to see all of the assets that I've created that I door knocked and no one answered. So the two filters here that I would use is first, created by. Under created by, I would select my name as the person that created those assets. Next, I would go under the statuses where I can highlight door knock number 1 and number 2. And now with those two filters in place, I can see all of my assets that I've created that I door knocked and no one answered. And this is a list of 70 assets that I've created that I can follow up with. I can even go back to my asset filters and select a time frame to be able to see all of the properties I door knocked in the last 2 weeks. To do that, I would use the asset filter created at. And now you can see all the assets that I've door knocked in March that I need to follow up with. Now, if you want to see all of these assets on your map, all you have to do is select the View Map. And you'll notice that we're actually under the Asset tab page, and you can see a list view of those assets and a visual of where on your map those assets are. And we do have an Asset Filter button right here on this page as well. So you can come in here and select various asset filters, or even clear out your past filters. And that is how to utilize asset filters to find opportunities and track what your team is doing.